All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are in the midst of the World Tournament, right? The World Tournament had started. We're pretty much in the middle of it at this point. There is something happening with the World Tournament here that I kind of wanted to go over. I don't know how much this has really been covered, unless you, I mean, it's obviously in the news on the game, but this is pretty significant, and it's a pretty big change that's actually coming. So let's go through this really quick. I'm not trying to make this a super long, dragged out video, but let's talk about the World Tournament and let's talk about the changes that we are actually about to see coming for the World Tournament. So basically the 60th World Tournament is going on. Like I said, the new LR is going to be Chi-Chi. Now, Chi-Chi herself, I think, does look decently good, especially when run with a Goku on Goku's family. She's a big Goku and Goku's family, like, I want to say, like, support kind of deal, or like really needs them in order to like flourish. I haven't had a chance to use her yet, so I'm gonna kind of save all my judgment for her until I actually get to like try her out. But just from reading her kit, I think she looks decently good. Like, I don't think she looks that bad. So pretty decent for a World Tournament LR. Now we do also have the EZAs, right, for the Hellfighter 17. And then the EZA for the Goku. So the 17, I think, looks good. He just doesn't really have a good team to run with. I mean, he's got like he needs androids, these artificial light forms. That's kind of like the teams that he supports. Like, a lot of these World Tournament LRs are big support characters. There's not really good androids or artificial light forms teams, man. It's just, they're just not. But overall, I think he looks good. If we could just get something like this, like maybe a new like Android 13 Dokkan Fest or LR or something, or I don't know, man, some other Android. He'd be very, very good, I think. Now the Goku, I think, also looks pretty good, right? He needs World Tournament category allies on the team, which that kind of sucks too. I mean, you can run him with, like, you have Tao on the team. You know, if you run Tao's team and then you run with TN counts as a World Tournament character, so you could do that, and he would, I think, do pretty well there. But other than that, and it's just no, man. World Tournament, these categories that they need are just not that great. Now, as we kind of go through, obviously, like, you know, they got the normal missions here. You do the stages, you get Dragon Stones, you get some Hercule autographs, blah 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 blah. Then you get down here. So this is where things are going to start to change, right? So for this World Tournament, nothing's changing. You know, you got the 3 types of ticket summons that are pretty typical. You've got the World Tournament prize ones where you can get the SSRs for like the actual, like, well, actually this is for like the Dragon Ball. Like, this is for the Dragon Ball characters. This one's for like the World Tournament characters. So like the 17 would be on that banner. This one would have the Goku because he's a Dragon Ball character. So this one is exclusively just Dragon Ball characters. Then you've got the one that is just the SSRs that are the World Tournament, like, prize cards. And then you've got this guaranteed SSR one that no one should ever be summoning on, that has just a bunch of random other SSRs, some like side banner units and things like that on here. Okay, so this has always been pretty standard. Now there's news that this is changing. So basically, the World Tournament ticket summon is going to be available for this tournament, but then will no longer be available in future World Tournaments. So the World Tournament tickets that you own are scheduled to be automatically converted into treasure item Hercule's autograph during a maintenance after the event period of the 60th World Tournament is ended. So what that means is the tickets that you would normally use to summon on this banner here for the exclusive, like, just like Dragon Ball characters, right? If you don't use all those tickets, they're gonna automatically turn into Hercules autographs, and this is just gonna go away. The banner, at least. Same goes for the SSR summons. So for the SSR summons here, so the ticket summon will be available for the 60th World Tournament, and then will no longer be available in the future. The SSR guaranteed summon, this ticket summon, will remain available for the 61st tournament and onwards. So basically what that means is this right here. This one is going to go away. This one is going to stay. So what are they going to do about these characters? Well, they talk about the fact that in addition to the characters who can be recruited from the ticket summons that will be discontinued, so those 2 banners are scheduled to become available for exchange at the Baba Shop. So if you are missing characters, you know, from this banner, you know, the Dragon Ball exclusive characters, if you're missing some of the World Tournament prize card characters, don't worry, because you're just not going to summon for them, but they'll just be available in the Baba Shop. My guess is with the Hercule autographs, I'm sure is what the currency is going to be. I don't think it says actually in here what specifically is going to be there. But I assume that's what's going to be used, because that's what this currency is going to turn into, is the Hercule autographs. And it just makes the most sense if they're all World Tournament style. You know, they were originally in the World Tournament summons, would make the most sense. So what does this mean for the future of the World Tournament? Now, this was always a big draw, right? I mean, obviously, like the World Tournament itself has like a lot of Dragon Zones you can get. You know, you get the autographs, which help you easy any of those characters. You get some, you know, meats. You get all these other prizes, Kais, hidden potential orbs, blah, 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 blah. All the good stuff from the missions, from completing stages, from doing all that. But one of the big draws as well was the fact that there was these banners here. You know, you're getting these exclusive characters, you're, you know, summoning for them, you're doing this. Now, with these going away and only this one staying, there's really no big draw for like the summoning portion of the World Tournament. Now, they could be doing this as a way to kind of make it a little bit more, say, streamlined, make it a little bit easier, right? You can just go buy these characters from the Baba Shop instead of having to summon for them and feel frustrated that you're not pulling the ones that you need, which is fine. If that's the reasoning behind it, that makes sense, and that's totally fine. But it could also lead to a revamp of some sort for the World Tournament itself. Now, that's not guaranteed. You know, nothing in here has even alluded to that, other than the fact that these are just kind of going away. Right, so these certain ones are disappearing after the 60th World Tournament. I'm not saying that there's going to be a complete revamp of the World Tournament. I know everybody has been hoping for it. I know everybody's screaming for it. The World Tournament itself is just, it's a flat out terrible mode. I get why they keep it around, because it's a big port of Dragon Ball, but like the way it is, dude, it just sucks. It's such a tedious thing that eats up your whole way. I'm doing it right now as we're recording this video. I'm sitting here, you know, on my phone, just kind of like tapping away, active skill of my junior, and carrying through the stages like we normally do. But dude, like, yes, the rewards are good, but the execution of the actual like tournament itself is ass. It sucks. It's just ass. So it needs to be redone. It needs to be revamped. Hopefully this is one of those like steps in the right direction. That's kind of like the stepping stone leading up to that change. But we're not going to know for sure until at least the next World Tournament, right? I don't think it would actually happen that early. It's a pretty quick turnaround for them not really giving much of a heads up of like, hey, the entire World Tournament's getting revamped and changed, right? They might start off doing little things here and there, right? For this one, we're only getting 2 easy A's. You know, we did get the new World Tournament LR, which is good. So they are keeping up that trend. But I don't know, man. I just know that the World Tournament needs a revamp. It needs something. It just needs to just be better. So hopefully, this is a stepping stone in getting us in that direction. And that's just kind of what I'm hoping. That's my hope. That's my cope. And I don't know. We'll just see what happens from here. But that's going to do it for the video. Just kind of wanted to go over this information here, talking about how these banners are going to be going away, and then are just going to be, you know, the units are just going to be put in the Baba Shop that you can exchange for. So without having to summon and get the chance to maybe pull some of these guys you're missing, you can just get them straight from the Baba Shop, which is good. Very, very good. Let me know what you guys think of the changes here coming to the World Tournament banners. Do you think this is a good change? Do you not like this change? Are you going to miss summoning for them instead of just picking them up from the Baba Shop? Or do you prefer just being able to pick them up from the Baba Shop and not having to go through the headache and the heartache of not pulling the character you needed from the banner? Let me know. If you guys stuck around to the end of the video, I appreciate you, and thanks for hanging out with me. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, do the damn thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.